The U-Bahn trip from the Adenplatz is a shaky one. Surprisingly, the train is packed. The only empty seats are at the very back of the car. A haggard-looking young mother marches down the aisle, dragging her 3 screaming children behind her, 2 boys and a girl, each around 6 years old. As the woman nears you, her eyes fix on the frozen pouches of bioengineered meat that you liberated from Sutherland's executive freezer. She opens her mouth to say something, but at that moment, the little girl jams a finger into her brother's nose. The boy howls, and the young mother's shoulders slump. Slowly, robotically, she turns back towards her destination and begins to trundle forward, dragging her squalling offspring forward with the solemnity of a funeral procession. Eventually, the train hums to a stop. You debark gratefully, lugging a freezer's worth of Bioware samples behind you. Hello? There you go. Escabel's expression brightens when he catches sight of you. Ah, you're back. Do you have my merchandise? I do, in fact. It's right here. He greedily snatches the samples from your hands. So you do. Yes, yes, this is exactly what I've been waiting for. Good job, Afer. The doctor turns away, rifling through the samples and inspecting their labels. He looks like a kid in a candy store. As per our agreement, there'll be no monetary compensation for this run, but if you'll give me a moment, I will add the samples that you've recovered to my inventory. He looks over the samples that you brought him and eagerly begins punching their serial numbers into his PDA. I think that you'll be pleasantly surprised. And now, if you'll excuse me. His sentence trails off as he turns his attention to the merchandise. Hang on. Fine, but let's make this quick, alright? I want to get this merchandise logged into inventory before it starts to thaw. Don't you want to know what caused the lockdown? A flicker of irritation passes over his face. He reluctantly turns back to face you. Yes, I suppose I do. Go ahead, tell me, I'm all ears. It was a stupid accident. Somebody spilled soy calf on a control console and a bunch of test animals killed the researchers. That's... Ugh. He grimaces. That is frustrating. But I suppose that's all water under the bridge. I have my merchandise now. One of those researchers survived. He's gone insane in there over the past couple of years. He refuses to leave, thinks he's something called a Night King. How tragic. He pauses for a moment, considering, then shrugs. As far as I'm concerned, he can stay there as long as he likes. The lease is paid through 2061, and I don't need the building for anything. That's uncharacteristically generous of you, Doctor. The money is already spent, Afer. I can't get a refund, and the cleanup costs on getting the building up and running would ruin me. So it's going to sit idle one way or the other. Anyway, I already have what I need from the facility. If your little friend wants to play out his fantasies in there, he's more than welcome to. I wash my hands of it. The Shiowas Corporation had eyes on that building. I had to fight one of their retrieval teams. Oh? I can't say that I'm surprised. They were instrumental in engineering my downfall back in Spain. The bastards brought all manner of drummed-up charges against me. The tabloid press had a field day. I wouldn't worry about Shiowas. They may have their files on me, but they won't take any direct action against the Cruz Bazaar. I have information on several of their executives that would be quite embarrassing if it ever came to life. That's all I needed. I'll let you get back to your inventory. Oh, his schematic. I found the schematic, can make it and install it. Interesting. Those type of implant injectors have become popular with some of the local gangs. Yeah, I can install it, though I need payment for the materials. Encephalon next. Purchase order. I had a piece of headwear shipped here. Could you install it for me? Escabel takes the purchase order from your hand and scans it over. Oh, yes, this arrived this morning. I can certainly install it for you, but it won't be cheap. I expected as much. Tell me what the damage is going to be. Alright, let's try this again. So, full disclosure. I had to do part of the game again because I went to the mission, fuck, what's it called now? I don't remember. Oops. Something that, the one where I have to go and murder a guy before you can spill the information. I fucked up my loadout there, and I needed to be able to restart to bring in totally different people and also to buy some things. But my previous save was before the mission to get the BioWare samples for Dr. Escabel. So I had to do that entire thing all over again, and I actually found that I'd missed an entire, like, subplot. If you go into the rooms where he comes out of when you first destroy his peasants, there's a computer, and you can look into some information of it and see that he's like super into this one TV show. That's why he's like the way he is. And you talk to him, and he's like, oh yeah, I'm super into the show. And your Decker, Blitz, can be like, oh, I can end the quarantine and get you access to the final show, that the final episode of the show. That is apparently shit because the show got canceled. They'll just like throw something together. And you do that, and he sees, you know, that final episode of the show, and he's like so grateful to you. So when you have the battle with Shiowas outside, he sends his little robot peasants out to help you. So that was neat. But I should have a bunch of healing stuff and resurrecting stuff now, so that I should be able to do this fucking mission without wanting to die. Your client has hired you to tie up loose ends at the site of a botched cloak and dagger operation. One of the operatives from the failed mission have been captured by knight-errant security forces, and it's only a matter of time before he talks. Your job is simple: kick in the door, find the operative, and put a bullet in his guts before he can spill them. My question is, I've said this before, why not just rescue him? Like, why is it necessary to kill him? Like, just extract him. Like, we have to extract ourselves. Might as well bring, you know, a fifth person with us. Once we've murdered all of Knight Errant, it won't be hard. But I didn't get that far. The reception area of the Sharing Pharma AG lab looks normal enough. The synth leather couches were obviously designed more for appearance than for comfort, and the blue steel walls are gently illuminated with energy-efficient recessed lighting. All in all, it's a perfect example of typical corporate design sensibilities: bland, generic, and safe. An overturned houseplant is the only sign that something might be amiss in the lab ahead. You ready for this, fearless leader? According to what Herr Fu told us, the entire complex is going to be crawling with hired security. I'm guessing Knight Errant, but we'll see. I couldn't care less about the fight. I just want the paycheck. Okay. Nothing changed. Bang. Please be dead. I would appreciate it very much if you died. I really wish they'd stop destroying my AP. No, don't go summoning shit. God damn it. I don't know, I've never been able to. So here's a fun thing about conjurers. Sometimes, if you kill them, the thing they conjured doesn't die, which is kind of annoying. Got enough AP, well, I'll go this way then. I mean, you did your best, Nightmare, but what are you doing? I'm not 100% sure why I would want to do this, but we're doing it. I'm gonna try to be like smart and get people from all sides. This takes fucking ever. Especially this guy, because he only gets 1 AP because he's controlling his dude. Alright, let's open the door. Night Errant Mage. Ooh, that was a good one. Anyway. Heal himself. Because I do not want to lose my poor little drone dude, because he's helpful. I was thinking of plugging my phone. Please not miss. I said please don't miss. Out of ammo, I gotta reload. Eventually he'll get here. Yay, I killed him. Damn it, Glory. Damn it. I see the series of misses are happening again. Oh wow, I can't throw this like anywhere, jeez. Okay. Can I hit anyone or am I going to stay out? I'm sorry. Be back with the main map now. How about you don't, and I will like that much more. What? Where the fuck did you come from? Oh, there. Well, that's bullshit. Of course I missed. How'd you get way over there? Come on. Here. Have a fucking phosphor grenade, piece of shit. Are either of these mages? No. Okay, good. God, I hate when they fucking miss. Ow. Stop hitting my decker! I can't see what percent chance to hit they are. There. I'm sorry, get wrecked, piece of shit. Thank you. I appreciate you getting wrecked. Ow. There we go, finally. So I have him out over here for a minute. Anything else hanging over here? Oh, there's more people. Good. That's definitely what I wanted. Do I have enough to heal Blitz? No. I am, however, gonna, if I could select anything, get her over here because Blitz is in a bad way, and if he needs to be, res, I want to be able to. Oh, absolutely. Heal my drone buddy. I could have healed him, but, shut up. Damn it. Can you please stop? I don't appreciate it. Ammo. Hey, Glory. Yay. Okay. Corpse. The body on the table looks like a janitor. His chest and stomach appear to have been brutally torn open. That's not good. Pick up. Advanced medkit. Kamikaze. I do wish sometimes, like, you could pick things up and, like, have it in your companion's inventory. If you want to be able to do that, you need to know it's there, and do it, while you're in combat. The body on this operating table has been torn to pieces. The dual arms of an autosurgeon are the obvious culprits. And there's going to be, people wanting to murder us, on the other side of those doors. So yeah, I was correct. Are there any mages? Yes, that one. Glory. Please finish them off. Yes! Drive over the car now. Damn it. I want to get over here so I can go beyond here and maybe do stuff. Can I get anyone from here? Nope. Keep away from the elevator! What if I don't want to... Can you stop petting my poor Decker? I know he's out in the open, but that's rude. shooting me. Ow. Wait, wasn't I in cover before? Oh, right, because I was healing. What's his name? That's right. Oh. Come on. I need you to be deceased. Excuse you, I need you to be deceased. Yeah, at first I don't have enough overload power to the turrets. Just gonna move over here. Oh look, more people, including a mage. I hate mages, they're the worst. Alright, glory. Reload. Kill the mage. Because there's nothing worse. I wonder actually if I'd be able to get over there in time, I could close the door and stop reinforcements from coming in. Guess I'll never know now. Line of sight's blocked. Now. I hate having to reload shit. Reloading shouldn't cost an action point. That should be like a simple action or something. But I guess this game doesn't have that. I need you to die. That's not being dead. Oh wait, no, he's dead. Ah. Ow. Yay. I'm curious about that, though. Yeah, I'm doing much better this time. I actually got to the second floor without only having 2 people. Locked cell. A pile of corpses. The bodies are all dressed in high-quality ballistic armor. I wonder if that's the Shadowrunners. Too late, they're here. Fast response team inbound. Hold until the reinforcements arrive. I can go here. I can go here. I need to get him over here as quickly as I can. Because I only have a couple rounds before reinforcements show up. Ow. Why do y'all hate my decker so much? Oh right, there's a fucking door in there. Come on, hurry up. Can I? No. There we go. Damn it. Stop hitting the dudes. That's rude. Oh, look. Oh, God. I need to get over there. He's the exploder. And I'm going to explode. Oh, come on. Come on! Both missed? They're right fucking there! Okay, I need to go there. What is a pain? I'll go that next. I need to heal myself, though. Go this way. Can I hit it? Yep. Ow. Whee! Just want to get a little closer, so I'm more likely to hit. Can I hit you? Yay! Damn it. Okay, Glory needs to move up. Bang, bang, bang. Whee! Thank you, God. Okay, so I can go and grab the pay data, and my dudes can worry about the rest of the bullshit. There they are. I mean, theoretically, I could have just jacked down and gotten the pay data later after the combat was done, but... Bonk. Bonk. Damn it. No, I didn't. I wanted to click on them so I could shoot them, not run over. God, I hate when it fucking does that. Please be dead. Listen, you're doing your best, bud, but maybe this isn't exactly what you should be doing with your life. Yay! Yay! Can I, like, unsummon you? Can you, like, go away? I do find it kind of weird that you have to, like, run all the way back to jack out. You can just be like, okay, I'm done, bye. Out of ammo, I guess I'll reload then. Oh, I think you can do is you can let the basilisks in here out to deal with these people. I guess maybe in case you weren't able to deal with security. I'm not gonna do that because then I have to deal with basilisks. Oh, you destroyed my dude! No! Motherfucker. I love when you just consistently miss, even though you should have been able to hit him just fine. Excuse you. Use his accuracy. There you go. Oh, don't go throwing bullshit at me, that's rude. I wanted to shoot him. But sure. Why are you hitting your own friend? That's... what the fuck? That makes no sense. Oh my god, there. Dead. Okay. We're gonna do a quick save here, and we're gonna see what my options are. Holding cell controls. From the description that your client gave you, this must be your target, the rigger, Thorvald Enstad. You can see him waving and pounding on the plastic of his cell door, but from where you're standing, the scene is eerily silent. He looks like he's had a rough go of things. One of his eyes has been blackened, and his lower lip is split wide open. Not particularly surprising given the temperament of his captors. The only incongruous element is his outfit. He's decked out head to toe in patch black riding leathers. A pair of oversized studded combat boots shine in the halogen glare of the cell's lighting panels. From his style of dress, it's obvious that this dwarf is not a corporate employee. He's a Shadowrunner. Ager sighs. I always hate having to kill one of our own. Still, the job's the job. Yes, it is. All the same, it feels like we're on the wrong side of this one. She shrugs. Not our call. Not anymore. We took the run. We have to follow through. Do I? Hey, bud. I said, hey, bud. The door slides open and the stench of stale sweat assaults your nostrils. Enstad steps forward, his bloody lips curl into a smile. The soles of his boots squeak on the polished tile floor. Free at last, thank Christ. His smile widens into a sickly grin. Tar-stained teeth shine wetly in the light. Didn't think I'd warrant a rescue. Whoever sent you, thank him for me. Afraid you're wrong about that. I was sent here to tie up loose ends, namely you. His eyes go wide. He raises his trembling hands in surrender. Whoa there, Chief. I don't know what your client told you. He said that your team botched a run, went loud too early, and got a lot of people killed. Us? We botched the run? That's bullshit, man. We did everything like we were supposed to. Like always, it was that bastard's bad intel that got us hung out to dry. Sounds familiar. Please hear me out. I promise I'll make it worth your while if you do. Couldn't hurt to hear what he has to say. It doesn't matter what excuse he feeds us, nothing can change what we have to do. A contract's a contract, Afer. His hands clasp in front of him in a sign of supplication. You can see the terror in his eyes. You'll make it worth my while, huh? Tell me more. He wets his lips with his thick, pale tongue and clears his throat. Okay, I'm a rigger, right? Your client probably told you that already, but I'm also an inventor, a trained engineer. Fuse probably didn't mention that, did he? Go on. I've got a little toy hidden away. Managed to stash it before those knight-errant pukes took me. My own design, totally one of a kind. I call it a pain inducer. Grade A fun for the runner who has everything, and I guarantee that you'll never find another. You let me live, and it's all yours. I'll put a fucking ribbon on it for you. Then I'll disappear and never bother any of you again. Scout's honor. Even if we'd consider going off mission, she shoots a significant glance. Which we wouldn't. She turns back to Enstad, staring him down. Did you honestly think we'd sacrifice our professional integrity and a 15,000 new yen payday for a trinket? He nods slowly. 15, huh? I can match that. You let me live, and I'll pay your wage, plus the inducer. Hell, you could even tell your client I'm dead and bill him too. Double your earnings. What do you think about that? How'd you come by the 15 grand? I hit a payday a while back. Put the extra cash in my rainy day fund. Trust me, pal, I can pay you the money. You help me out and I'll transfer it to you myself. We just need to get back to the room where I stashed my PDA. What does this pain inducer do, exactly? Induces pain, he snickers. It's a narrow-band microwave projector. Causes debilitating pain in a target and screws with the electrical systems of drones and the like. Think of it like a taser, only easier to use and meaner and a whole lot more fun. Yeah, sure, fuck it, why not? Deal, let's get you out of here. You won't regret it, friend, promise. Iger holds her tongue, but her body language speaks volumes. Tight lips, rigid pose, slight color in her pale cheeks. You've seen it before, she's furious. Listen, Iger, fuck the corpse? Ansad slows to a stop at the window. His eyes are locked on the stack of corpses piled up in the cell floor. My old team. Sorry, sons of bitches, but they never thought I'd be the last man standing. Why not? I'm usually right in the thick of the action, easy to get shot under those circumstances. If I hadn't been downstairs when Knight Errant smashed in, I'd be in that pile with them. That's funny. In my experience, riggers usually stay away from the thick of combat. They tend to use their drones for that. Well, I ain't that kind of rigger. Drones ain't my thing so much. So you're a getaway driver. Blitz shoots the rigger a sidelong glance. Vehicle riggers are even less likely to be found on the front lines. Nah, I'm a spider. My specialty is taking over building systems. To do that, I need to find a data tap, and to do that, I need to charge on with the rest of the team. A security rigger, huh? Don't see too many of those in the shadows. Lose your corporate job? Isn't that just a decker? That's just hacking. I'm confused. Corporate life, well, let's just say it wasn't for me. I needed to work in an environment where my creativity would be rewarded. I think we might have seen some signs of your creativity on the way up here. He shrugs. Might have. Can't say one way or another until you show me what you're talking about. Anyway, we should probably get moving, don't you think? I don't want to be here and more of those Knight Errant bastards show up. I'm too nice to be a Shadowrunner. As you hurry past the scene of carnage in the operating theater, a peculiar smile crosses the rigger's face. He slows to a stop, then points to the dismembered body on the other side of the glass. You said you were a spider, right? Is this your handiwork? He looks at you dead in the eye, and for a moment his expression remains unchanged. Then his smile broadens and a stream of giggles comes pouring out of him. Okay, yeah, you caught me. Red-faced, he wipes a tear from the corner of his eye. This is one of mine. Couldn't tell you how excited I was to see this stuff. Such incredible toys. It was way too good and an opportunity to pass up. That doesn't look like a Knight Errant employee. It looks more like a lab tech to me. He nods enthusiastically. This was a fun one. Little prick couldn't believe it when I set the autosurgeon on him. He kept trying to get away, but wherever he went, one of my arms was there. Rip, rip. And all the while, he was screaming like a little girl. Must have kept at it for, 10, 15 minutes. He barks out a snorting laugh. It was hilarious, man, I tell you. Glory gives you a significant glance. You can see the disgust in her eyes. I'll point out other stuff when we see it. There was this one guy that I locked in a room with a manipulator arm. He wipes a tear from the corner of his eye. It was a fucking classic. To hell with the trinket. Letting this bastard go would be wrong, Chief. You know that. Besides which, he lied to us. There was no bad intel. This bastard is the reason why things went south with that run. I'm sure of it. Abruptly, Enstead's laughter stops. The fuck is he talking about? We had a deal. If you don't want to kill him, that's fine. Blitz looks you in the eye. Let me do it. I'll help. It's what we should have done in the first place. At that moment, the door behind you slides open. A trio of figures makes their way into the room. Oh. The leader of the group is an elf with Asian features. He's obviously a vat job. The bands of cord and muscle that bulge out under his sleeves have a distinctly store-bought look to him. When he speaks, his voice comes out in a gravelly rumble. My, the intrepid Aether with a target in tow. What a surprise. Back off. Way off. You don't intimidate us, Aether. Even if you manage to kill us, a doubtful proposition at best, you destroy your own reputation in the process. Let me guess, our client sent you. He nods. Herr Fuse sent us to check up on you. Given his recent troubles with Shadowrunners, this should not come as a surprise. The company man smiles at Enstead. The rigger shrinks back against the wall. No more than your betrayal surprises me. What happens now? You will relinquish Enstead to us. We will dispatch him quickly and cleanly, as you were meant to. And what about my pay? Never fear, Herr Fuse is an honorable man. You'll receive your contracted fee despite your unsatisfactory performance. But understand that your reputation has been tarnished by this. You'll never work for Herr Fuse again. My offer still stands, pal. You kill this asshole and let me walk, and I'll give you the same money plus the device, and I won't guilt trip you neither. If you have the slightest degree of professional integrity, you will surrender the rigor. Now. What if I killed him for you instead? I was planning on doing that all along. The company man pauses for a moment. If you kill him here and now, I will report to Herr Fuse that you fulfilled your end of the contract, but you must do it now. No hesitation and no trickery. No, you can't do this. We had a deal. Kill them instead and you'll get everything I promised. Please. No deal. You've had this coming. That's not how you use this. The company man inspects the rigger's corpse, a dispassionate expression on his face. He shifts his gaze back up to you. It would appear that you might possess some small shred of integrity after all. It isn't your place to judge my integrity, lapdog. Leave that to Herr Fuse. The company man pauses for a moment, then nods. Very well. I will inform Herr Fuse of the mission's completion and of the circumstances surrounding it. He will decide for himself what to make of this. It would have been cool if he could have, like, you know, gone out with him. Okay. It would have been cool if he could have gone out with him and then, like, gotten all the shit and then killed him. Oh, well. What was... Your subway car is empty on the return trip to the cruise bazaar. This stretch of the sprawling U-Bahn tunnel system doesn't seem much use, it seems, at least not at this hour. As the train rattles on, you find yourself lost in thought. Old memories creep, unbidden, to the forefront of your mind. Memories of Monica in the old days, and the crew that you used to run with. Memories of success and failure, of wealth and poverty, of good times and bad. Halfway back to Cruise Bazaar, you're jolted out of your reverie by a buzzing sound. Your comlink. You're receiving a call. Your comlink buzzes. A quick glance at the screen tells you that Amsel's on the line. You pick it up and his voice fills your ear. Afer, I trust that I'm catching you at a good time. As good a time as any. What's up? I have made contact with another prospective client, a rather elusive woman of Atslander descent. She calls herself Frau Müller. What's the job? She will not say, not to me at any rate. She has insisted that she will speak only to you. She wants to meet you in a half-hour's time at a location of your choosing. What's she offering for this mystery job? 36,000 new yen. Quite an impressive sum, Afer. I would not have bothered you with this otherwise. That's a lot of money. Alright, count me in. Very good. I will instruct her to come to the cruise bazaar. Where would you like to meet? Cafe Kesva. Altig's going to find out about this anyway. Might as well have this discussion in comfort. Noted. I will set up the meet. Afer, there's one other thing. Your comlink cuts to static. A moment later, the lights in the U-Bahn car flicker and wink out. You hear the screeching sound of steel on steel, and the train grinds to a halt. It looks like the whole station's lost power. We should try to find a fuse box. It looks like the console could extend the nearby bridge to cross the tracks, but with the power cut, the entire thing is non-functional. I mean, if the power is out, then I should just be able to jump across. The station's main power is cut off. The train's not going anywhere until it is back on. Oh, I got a fuse. Inspect. Looks like the squatters are living in this station. Tunnel's collapsed. Not getting out this way. Medkit. Oh, here we go. Fuse box. There we go. I think that should work now. Boop. Extend the bridge. Bridge extended. Let's go. It's so dark in this maintenance area that you can barely see your hand in front of your face. What's this? Interact. The door is stuck shut. Get your muscle to force the door. Agar shoulder checks the door and the crack of splintering plastic fills your ears. The door pops open. Ooh, and a high explosive grenade. Oh, I hear the sounds of... I don't like this. I wonder if I switch the stuff back to the bathroom one, will it work? Will the lights be back on, or does it... Oh, I can't even touch it anymore. Like, it looks pretty bright when I'm out here, and then I go in and it's... I just saw someone. I'm pretty sure I just fucking saw someone. That's them! Open fire! God damn it. Target acquired. I'm hit! Yeah, you fucking are. Don't miss, Glory, come on. Why do you like missing so much? Why is that your thing? Bang, bang, bang. Of course. Well, at least you missed. Damn it. Get fucked. No, I said get fucked. Oops, sorry, Glory. Oh, why did my dude go? Oh, because he's probably been hit with the AP, that's right. Oops. Encrypted PDA. Oh, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna need to come back, and it's gonna be like a shitload of people on the other side of this door, isn't there? Oh, yeah, there's someone. Oh, there's someone here. Hi! Oh, of course. My hardest hitters. Good to know. Frozen mage. Well, I need you to die, except I only have one thing. Yeah, my last I just walked all of them. Damn it. No, you're supposed to die. Oh my god. Nope, that... Okay. Sure, fuck it, why not? My dude, he died. One sec block. Wow! Oh my god, why? Like, every single fucking person is there, like, what the fuck? Well, that was fun. I'm gonna need to bring this up so I can leave. Retract the bridge. And let's go back home. Let's go back to the cruise bazaar.